It's now law.
U.S. President Joe Biden on Tuesday signed into law a massive $430 billion climate, healthcare, and tax bill, delivering on campaign promises to cut prescription drug costs and combat climate change.
The Inflation Reduction Act invests $369 billion to take the most aggressive action ever in confronting the climate crisis and strengthening our energy security.
It's a major legislative victory for the White House, and Democrats are hoping popular provisions in this bill will resonate with voters ahead of November's midterm elections. But they have a big problem. Millions of Americans haven't heard of it. A Reuters Ipsos poll earlier this month found that 6 in 10 voters had never heard of the Inflation Reduction Act or knew next to nothing about it. Democrats and outside groups are desperate to change that. They're planning to spend millions of dollars in the coming weeks. Television, radio, and internet ads, rallies, and bus tours will target voters in swing districts. Some volunteers will knock on doors. Biden and his cabinet are set to make 35 trips to 23 states through the end of August to tell voters what they'd accomplished.
With this law, the American people won and the special interests lost.
But it's a heavy lift, with both polling and historical trends working against them. Midterm elections have long punished the president and party in power. Rising inflation has in the past amplified this trend, and inflation this year hit the highest rates in 40 years. President Joe Biden's approval rating was just 40% per a Reuters Ipsos poll last week, and most forecasters give Republicans a strong chance of retaking the House of Representatives and see the Senate as up for grabs. Republicans told Reuters that Democrats' strategy is downright delusional, given Biden's poll numbers and the fact that the inflation bill is only expected to have a modest impact on prices in the near term. But Biden advisors are increasingly optimistic voters will punish Republicans for trying to thwart the Inflation Reduction Act for its healthcare and climate provisions.
Every single Republican in Congress voted against this bill. Every single Republican in Congress voted against lowering prescription drug prices, against lowering health care costs.
An environmental advocacy group launched a $2.2 million ad campaign to thank Democratic supporters of the bill. A spokesperson for the group said ads in coming weeks will cast Republicans as pro-polluter.